tragic scene happens all too often in Singapore. A mother, worn out from having too many children, tries abortion. But because it is badly done and she is weak, she is beyond help by the time she reaches hospital. Who will care for her 9 young children now? What chance do they have of growing up well and happy without a mother's care? Here is another tragedy. When this woman found she was to have yet another unwanted baby, she committed suicide. And so her children are left motherless. What a waste. Those cases are rather extreme, you think? But in Singapore, there are thousands of lives ruined and homes broken due to too many pregnancies. Some of them are less dramatic, but they are tragedies all the same. Take the case of Mrs. Wong, for example. Why does she look sad and lonely? She's hoping her husband will take her out with him tonight. Will he? No, he's off by himself again for the 4th time this week. Oh well, she should be used to it by now. It all started when 20 years ago, Mrs. Wong was so busy having too many children and looking after them. She was never free to have any social life with her husband. So he grew used to being without her, and now that her children have grown up and gone, she has nothing left but loneliness. What about this? Here is a mother worn out by having too many children. Now she is desperate because she's going to have yet another. How can she look after them properly, keep them clean, even give them enough to eat when there are so many? She doesn't want any more children. What about her husband? What a home to come back to. What has it done to them?
Sudah sana tu. Diam, jangan bising. Kau nak tidur saja. Anak-anak kita ni siapa nak kasi makan?
Apa yang kau bising? Kau jaga dia.
Apa yang kau nak tidur saja?
Kau tak ada di rumah, kau tak tahu.
Sebab aku pergi kerja.
Aku tak tahu apa nak aku buat kalau macam ini. Hari-hari aku salah.
Only 6 years ago, they looked like this. It looks desperate, but there is an answer to the problem. Take this family, for instance. How different they are. It's not a matter of money. This husband earns the same wages as the one we've just met, but these people planned their family so they could take care of each child properly. They allowed time between pregnancies for the mother to regain her health. So did these families. They limited their children to the number they could afford to clothe, feed, and care for properly. Isn't that the duty of good parents? After all, children need attention and love. Is it so difficult? Let's look at a bigger family this time, the state. That may sound odd, but the nation is the sum total of all its families, and it should be the happiest family of all. We expect the government to look after us, just like good parents. A few years ago, there were not enough places in school for all our children. Now, every child has a place in school. Every child is assured of at least 10 years' education. There are 500,000 children in our schools, and for the talented ones, places in college and university afterwards. What about jobs? Estates like this one at Jurong are providing thousands of new jobs every year for Singapore citizens. Already 30 new factories have begun operations at Jurong. 17,000 acres has been laid aside for industrial development, so that eventually Jurong will be a new town in its own right, with its own housing, parks, social amenities and transport. What about houses? Between 1960 and 1965, 51,000 new homes were built at a cost of $192 million. By 1970, another 60,000 will be complete. That's 12,000 new homes a year. Look at the fine new hospitals. Look at the new roads, the parks, the community centers. 10 years ago, they didn't exist. Now they're going up everywhere. How have they happened? Only because of planning. The government has planned ahead. Planned for new industries, new houses, new schools, new community centers. Surely, if the government, the biggest family of them all, can plan ahead and regulate its growth, so can we in our own individual families. The government works ahead, but it can only plan for so many new families a year. It cannot cope with an unchecked population growth. It is up to us to limit population growth to the level which our island state can support and which we can support as parents. After all, the government makes it easy for us to plan our families. It has set up maternal and child health clinics all over Singapore to help us regulate the number of children we have. It's up to us to make use of these clinics if we want the best for our children. In all the clinics, there are kindly, understanding people who can between them speak all our 4 languages, ready to advise and teach us in Planned Parenthood. Family planning is quite simple to understand and easy to practice with the aid of these teachers. You will find many people of all races coming to the clinics for help and instruction. If families are limited to a size that parents can't afford to bring up properly, there will be far less misery both among parents and children. Instead, there will be far more happy families like these. As the state plans for the future of the nation, we can plan for the future of our own families. We can enjoy life to the full if we are not tied down and worried how to feed so many children. We can get about more freely and enjoy all the pleasures and amenities of our island, afford a few of the luxuries that make all the difference to our lives. The state plans its own big family. It works ahead, and it doesn't attempt more than it knows it can do. That way, there is satisfaction and contentment for us all. That is why it is up to each and every one of us to use the facilities of our family planning service. Go to your nearest maternal and child health clinic in Singapore. Plan for your happy family You will be helping both your country and yourselves.